Hello, everyone, and thank you for your patience with me this afternoon. This morning, well, maybe what it's like when you have a picture of what the day is going to look like, and then the morning happens, and um, our mornings usually happen around 4 a.m. and things kind of shifted. That's what happens in agriculture. Those of you who are in agriculture. Give me a thumbs up or give me a wave if you can understand, when weather is forecasted, a lot of things need to shift and we need to be flexible. So how do we maintain balance when the day turns out to be totally different than what we thought it was going to be? You know, a lot of times our oranges, the things our goals that we want to accomplish get shifted to a later time in the day, like today. You all and these Facebook lives is one of my oranges for my business. An orange is a priority. It is one of my action steps. And so we can do it at another time. We can do it with flexibility. We can actually get through a day that turned out totally different than we thought it would with balance. When we manage what's going on between our ears, and rather than being resisting, we can say, "Okay, I wonder how flexible I can be with this today and still get my oranges done even though my schedule is totally turned upside down." Tell me if you can relate to that. Um, Yesterday we talked about the importance of gratitude. And Brene Brown's quote, "Without exception, every person I interviewed who described living a joyful life or who described themselves as joyful actively practiced gratitude and attributed their joyfulness to their gratitude practice." Now, I remember a time in my life that I would not have categorized myself as joyful. There was a time that I felt like I had lost my joy. And I do realize now that a lot of it had to do with the way I was thinking. So, in the comments of this YouTube video, I put in a suggestion or an invitation for you to devote 50% of your mind energy to cultivating gratitude. Think about that beautiful word, cultivating. Cultivating means planting, cultivating means taking care of the surroundings, cultivating means watering and giving nutrients. So think about cultivating gratitude. It can be a game. So I'm going to tell you about the game that I started playing years ago that started resurrecting my joy, and I didn't even know that it was happening until now. I look back and I see exactly what was happening. So, it is 3 steps, okay? The first step is to think of things that you are grateful for every 24 hours. Now there are 2 rules. 2 rules. Three three things you're grateful for. I call it vitamin T3. 3 things you're thankful for, and if you do this first thing in the morning, it will transform your day. The rules are share it with someone. If possible, share it with someone who's close with you. Our son, when he learned how to do this, he was in college, and his buddies and he took a dry erase marker and wrote it on their refrigerator. They would write 3 things they are grateful for. That's the first rule. Now, sharing it with someone could be texting someone, it could be speaking it. My husband and I do that with each other. We are resurrecting that practice again, especially on the hard days, especially on the stressful days. That's when we need our strength most. Oh, by the way, The joy of the Lord is your strength. The way to create joy is to begin cultivating gratitude. Can you see the progression there? If we feel like we are weak and downhearted, we need strength. Our strength comes from the joy of the Lord, and our joy comes from looking for things that we're grateful for. Spend 50% of your mind energy doing that. Pinky promise? 50% of your mind energy looking for things to be grateful for. So, the first rule is to share it. Find a way to share it. If you don't have anyone to share your gratitudes with, you have someone right here. Share your gratitudes with me. You can share, feel free to share them in Messenger. If you don't want to share them on our Facebook page, share them in the comments of this video, and I will respond to every one of those. Share it. And the second rule is no repeats. So, if you said that you were thankful for rain today, you can't use rain again, and that is what having a partner is for, is to say, "You know what? You've gotta find a new one. You said rain yesterday." The only person that can repeat is my husband. He can say he's grateful for me every day, and I say I'm grateful for him too. But what I have found that is so it's mind expanding is when I tell my husband what I'm grateful for, I get really specific. I am so grateful for the way you made 7 phone calls on behalf of your client to organize this shifting of times for delivery of their cattle because of the snow. I just watch and observe. So if I can't repeat what I said or yesterday, what it does is it makes my brain look for new things to be grateful for so I don't repeat. It's brilliant. It's so simple, but it's brilliant. So enjoy the gratitude game. 3 things you're grateful for every 24 hours, 2 rules. Share it with someone and no repeats. And see what difference it makes. See if it makes a difference in the way you feel. You know what I know happens when we do this? The chemical flow inside our brain shifts. It shifts from a stress response to an endorphin response. If we could do 50% stress and 50% endorphin response, we're better than we were, right? If we're at 70% stressed or 100% stressed, if we did 50-50, it would be a tremendous improvement, wouldn't it? So, my invitation to you is to practice this 24 hours, finding 3 things to be specifically grateful about and share it with someone. And then tomorrow, repeat that without repeating your joy or your gratitude item, okay? So, I kind of fumbled through that, but thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching. Remember that if you subscribe to my YouTube channel, go to Peggy Hinman on YouTube and share this video if you like this video. If you know someone that this might resonate with, feel free to share it with them. Tag me at Peggy Hinman, then I'll know that you shared it, and I'll put your name in for a prize drawing that I will be doing on the 30th of this month. So, there's that, and I also want to invite you, if you are not in Shifting Inside Out, we would love to have you join us. That is a wonderful place where we could share our 3 gratitudes. I think that's something that we need to start doing, on Shifting Inside Out. So I'll get that started, and you can join right in. Thank you so much for listening, and I will see you tomorrow because my schedule changed. Thank you.